Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. What up, family? It's your girl, JustPatrice. Live with JustPatrice. BlowRadio.com is officially in the building. I am happy to be live at Sherman Phoenix. Happy to be live inside of Happy Days Day Bar. And as y'all can see, I have a special guest with me today. I'm gonna go ahead and give you an opportunity to tune in, line up, get everything together. Y'all know Chase is in the background doing all the Chase food, and I'm just gonna kind of let him do it until he go to sleep. He gonna be mad for a minute. Just so y'all don't be on there. Get Cheesy. I'm not getting him. Okay. I just cut it out. And before we get started, we want to make sure we crossing our T's and dotting our I's on all the details. So if you are watching the show, then of course you must be tuned into live with JustPatrice on BlowRadio.com. You may be looking at my Facebook page, which is great. So make sure you say hi so we can know that you're speaking to us. Make sure you also, if you are on the BlowRadio.com group page, that you say hello and that you give StreamYard permission. Otherwise, you're going to come up as Facebook user. And as much as I love saying, hey, Facebook user, hi, guys, it's so much nicer if I get to say hello to you by your name. I think anyway. In addition to that, if you're listening, of course, you must be tuned in to BlowRadio.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be somewhere else. I mean, you could be somewhere else doing something else, but you opted to hang out with us, and we are ever so grateful for that. Don't forget to, when you see this content pop up on your video, make sure you share the content. I'm going to jump on real quick and make sure that I'm sharing the video as well. Bam, bam. Look at that. It just jumped right in because I pushed play. Like I wasn't on air already. So we got a lot to talk about, and we're gonna let me see. What do I got here? I just want to make sure that I'm sharing the video and put the content up. Sometimes, when you've been doing this for so long, you be like, okay, let me push all the buttons, and then sometimes, old people mind be like, now let me look at the which button is it yeah, that type of energy happens sometimes, but right now I think I got it. So y'all just bear with us. Make sure y'all share the video, and if you log and you see the place, see us live. Where's that right now? See, we are live. I just missed it again. Look, listen, I literally just turned 49. I don't need no senior buttons in advance. Slow up, yo. Slow up. There we go. Nice. You 1974, baby? Indeed. Nice. June, Cancer. Oh, you Gemini. Let's go. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm live on BlowRadio.com right now. I cannot respond to that message. It's just coming sooner than you were scheduled to. Okay? Thank you. No worry. Bye-bye. And look at that. There's like, just you answer the phone. Yeah, because you got to. You got to. Some calls you got to answer. So let me go ahead and share this so this can also be on Radiah's page. Did I say right? Bam. I'm gonna say your name a lot, okay? Please don't be offended by that. Be like, well, she just keep saying it. Yes, I'm gonna keep saying it. Let me see. Is this gonna do it? Nope. So I'm gonna do this, and I don't want to share there. I want to share on my page, not on that page. I want to share. Well, I must be in the wrong. I am. You know how they be having you? They set you up for you be on one page, and then all of a sudden you be on another page, but not really. I don't understand why this is happening. I need to not do that. So I'm trying to add it, and I'm trying to share it to. Oh, there it is. The group feeds. Okay, so they're coming. We're coming, guys. I'm just trying to get this part together. What the world? Why is it? I don't know why it's doing this. No groups. No, on your page. I can't share it into my page. I can't. I know my stuff is not limited. I know it's not. What happened? I think I messed up. Oh. No, on the friends timeline. No, according to this, I don't have no friends, and the only person I'm logged on as is. Oh, maybe I was logged on to the wrong person. This is crazy. I need somebody to somebody just push all the buttons for me, please. Let's take your time and push all the buttons, and then be like, Patrice, Oh, found it. Bam. Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it. So here we go. Let me go and tag these folks real quick and see if it's gonna let me tag people. Do you know what? Why do you keep changing it? Dear social media person, designer, guy, thingamajiggy, cut it freaking out, please. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Okay, I'm gonna send it in your inboxes. Okay, I'm just gonna send it to everybody. I even put it in your inbox too, love. So if you want to share it, you can share it. I'm gonna tag you and see where live LIVE. And then I'm gonna do this at Radiah and at Homer and wham. Uh-oh. That is not that is not look, I think I got it. Anybody else feel special because they figured it out? I do. I do. I do. Okay, so I got that going. I got to share it one more, like 100 more times because I didn't get a chance to get all the link together. This is so far. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am sharing it to all the peoples and all the stuffs. Now I don't know what the notifications is looking like, but baby, they about to get this whole work. You hear what I'm saying? Again, still got to update. Let everybody know if you log in, that is awesome. Make sure, please, that you like the video, that you comment on the video, and that you share this particular video because we love you too. Before we get into the interview real quick with Radiah, of course I'm up here, I'm running off of like negative hours of sleep, like literally negative hours of sleep. And so the gentleman from Buffalo Boss was like, hey, what you need? And I was like, I don't know, I probably need some sustenance because I think I'm about to go down. And he was like, well, we can't have that. And so he went and he brought me some um vegetarian. Did he say not vegetarian? I think he said vegan boss wings. So I'm gonna try them real quick. Because if you know I don't eat chicken wings, I know y'all know I don't eat chicken wings because I'm weird like that. I don't like the bone in the meat and all the stuff that come along with the vein and stuff. But I do like chicken. I like chicken breast. Anyway, he was like, I got this for you. I'm gonna let you try it. You should try it. So I'm about to try this Buffalo Boss real quick while I'm inviting all these people to the page, into the video, and we're gonna get right into the topic. Not the topic, but into our lovely, lovely interview. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, those are French fries. I can't really go wrong with a French fry. And this. Let me look at it, y'all. That look like a chicken nugget to you? Okay, so they look like chicken nuggets. I'm gonna wait. Let me just interview because last thing I want to do is, be my sensitive belly, sensitive face self, and it go bad. So we gonna talk about this awesome event first. How about we do that? Cause I'm looking, I'm like, let me see, cause I know. I'm sorry, y'all. So we'll get back to that. No problem. So just stay tuned, and after I'm done interviewing and talking with Radiah about this awesome event that is coming up. It is called the Great Midwest 15th Annual Book Fest, right? And am I right? Okay, cool. So I'm excited to know a little bit about that. So if you don't mind, please join me in welcoming my guest for today, Miss Radiah Hubbert. Yeah, so you turn your mic on for me real quick, huh? Yep, and just make sure you got the mic pretty close to you, right?
Hi, can you hear me?
I absolutely can.
Oh,
So first of all, I just want to shout you out because she a whole Gemini. Okay, we talking 1974 babies round this piece.
mhm.
We represent, and I just wanted to say that because I get really excited when I see me and mine, doing big things. You know what I mean? Are you already? I'm already down because you, sister. You know what I'm saying? And you, so that's a sister mean to me. In my life, not only are you a woman, but you're a black woman, and for me, that just gives me that much more oomph, more zeal. And I'd be like, get it, girl, whatever it is you're doing, unless it's a murder, death, kill. I really don't want to encourage those things. However, for most parts of the other stuff, I'm on your team. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on your team. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Radiah, and so my audience can get a little background on who you are and what you do.
Okay, so first of all, I'm happy to be here.
Thank you,
Thank
love.
you, thank you. So basically, so I am an avid reader, and I've been an avid reader for as long as I can remember. Even from elementary school, high school, everything. I've always been an avid reader, and so a couple of years, well, years ago, I was already doing a review. I already have a book review site called urbanreviewsonline.com. And so I was doing that for a couple of years. Me and my late husband, we were doing that for a couple of years. And I would always go to whatever book signings they had here in Milwaukee. And I would always go to other book signings in other states. And I was just like, how come we don't have anything here, as far as a local book fest for authors here. So it's urbanreviewsonline.com. Mm-hmm. And so I always say, well, how come we don't have anything here? Yes, Urban Reviews with the S, online.com. And so I was just thinking, how come we can't have a book event here? So what I wanted to do was to have an annual book event so that people can, it's good to go to other cities, but Milwaukee was not always like the top city as far as publishers were concerned, as far as bringing authors and everything here. So I said, we need something here annually. So 15 years ago, I started the Great Midwest Book Fest. The reason why I called it that is because, well, I just came up with the name. It's even though it's in the Midwest, of course, Milwaukee. The authors come from everywhere. Of course, we have local authors here. We also have authors from Chicago, Indiana. We've even had Chicago. We've had authors from everywhere. But we a lot of local authors, and then a lot of authors from Chicago, Indiana, they come here. And usually it's in June. For the last 2 years, it has been online just because of, the pandemic and everything. So this year is the first year where it is in person.
Okay, so you guys are actually going to get together. It's the first year. It's always been online, or
No,
okay.
it's been
So this is the first year back to being in person,
right after
Okay.
after the pandemic. So it's always been in different locations in the city. It's always been in person, but from the last 2 years, it's been online because of the pandemic.
Okay,
So this is the first year that we're back outside, or whatever you
nice.
want
I'll
to call
take
it.
that.
Yeah.
So tell me, what can a person expect? So Great Midwest Book Fest. So it's just a bunch of books, a series of authors, like
Sure.
a bunch of signings. So tell me what to expect.
So basically, what it is that it's usually 10 to 12 African American authors. It's all kinds of genres, anything from children's books, mystery, suspense, horror, anything that you can imagine. And so what it is that it is from 1 to 4. So the first hour, each author has about 5 minutes to introduce themselves to the audience, to the
Okay.
attendees. They can tell them a little bit about themselves. Some people read excerpts and everything. Then after that, I allow about 10 minutes for Q&As from the audience if they want to ask them questions. Then after that, the book selling continues. Before that, the doors open like around, I would say 12:45, and some authors are already set up and everything, and you can go ahead. They're selling their own books. Before the headline author, we do have an independent bookseller that comes from Chicago. She's been working with me from years. Verlene from the Book Joint. So she actually sells the books for the headline author, and the other authors, they sell the books from their table. So after the Q&A, the book selling continues.
So how many authors are you expecting this year?
This year we are expecting 10.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that standard, or is it a lower number?
Usually it's 10 to 12.
Okay.
I like to keep it at that number and not overwhelm everyone. So it's usually 10 to 12 authors. So this year we're expecting 10.
So is it going to be online also or only in
It's
person?
only in person this time.
And
Yes.
where's it located this year?
It is located at the Exchange Creative and Event Space. It's at 33. Okay, this is the first time we've ever had it. So wait a minute, let me pull it up. This
No
first time we ever
worries.
had it here. Um,
It's off of Holton.
yeah, it's off of Holton. Yep, it's 33. So yep, it's the Exchange Event and Creative Space, 3334 North Holton.
Right. So it's Holton 3300 block. So like right off of Burleigh, off of Keith. And then there's that Family Dollar right there in that little strip mall. It's right next to there. Just
Yes.
kind of give you some
Right.
listen. Family Dollar, you know where Family Dollar is on Holton. It's in the strip
It's
mall
right next to
right
it.
next to a Family Dollar.
Yep.
I don't know. We had a little thing. That's why. Like
Yeah.
nice little space. Nice little space too.
Mhm.
Is there a fee?
Yes, it is $10.
Just $10.
Just $10. Yep. It's just $10. And then also, if you buy one, so this is how it is. So if you buy a book from a participating author, you get another what I call swag bag with another free book.
Okay.
If you get two books, if you buy two books from two different participating authors, you get two free books. And then if you buy three books from three different authors, you get three books.
Nice.
So you
end up with 6 books.
So
if you could end up with at least 6 books, and 3 of them you didn't pay for.
Right. So you could get three. Yep. You get up to 3 free books. Now that is while supplies last. I'm just gonna tell you guys. Yeah.
Of course.
So it's 3. So yep. So you
so
can
get
walk
there
out
and
of
quit
there.
playing.
Right. So you can walk out of there with 3 free books.
So what time does the event start?
It's 1 to 4 p.m.
From 1 to 4. Are y'all pretty tight on time? Like,
yeah.
You know, sometimes we get started and things be, like.
Well, we try to do it at 1 o'clock, no later than like 1:05 when we start to start the presentations.
Okay. So and then the presentation, so it's basically getting to know the authors and then doing some shopping with the authors.
Correct.
So do they shop in advance?
Well, they can,
or they kind of come in and be like, okay, the authors right away, and then give opportunity for people to shop. Right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Or if the authors, like if you get there early and the authors are already there and they're set up, I mean, you can go to their table and you can go ahead and buy the books then too. Sometimes people do that also. Like if they don't want to stay if for some reason they just want to drop in and they just want to go ahead and buy the book, they can. But like during the presentation, we really want people to like get to know the authors and everything.
Okay. So you want to come to the event and learn about the book, learn about who wrote the book that you're reading. Don't just show up and be like, okay, thanks. It's other people there. You might be interested in somebody else. You may be coming to see your best friend or your best friend's cousin doing their thing. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, we want to be able to honor that, as well as leave a little room in our curiosity bucket to be able to say, I wonder what this author is about. I wonder what this person writes about. And then if you're a reader, obviously, if you're there not just to support your friend, your family, your whatever the case may be, a coworker, maybe that you'll find something more interesting. Or if you're not typically a reader and you're saying, I'm looking for something new to do, maybe this is an opportunity to learn a little bit more about it. Are any of your authors self-published?
Yes. So a lot of the authors are self-published. And some of them are what we call hybrid authors, meaning that they're self-published and they have deals with major publishers, but most of them are self-published.
Okay. And let's say somebody had an interest in writing, or they had a book and they would like to participate in something like this. How could you be of assistance to something like that?
So if they are interested in writing, I do know some people who can help like publish your book. As far as there's a lot of things to publish in a book, like as far as like editors, and sometimes there's also contacts like with if you want it's different as far as like what you want to do. If you're trying to do self-publish your book, you need it to be edited and things like that. And then also there's some authors are literary agents, so it's a lot of people do. There's some authors that do a lot of like different things, and then some of them even do cover design and things of that nature.
Indeed.
They'll be at the book fest. And then also if you want to get involved with the book fest for next year, what I do is in January, I go ahead and I do a what's called an open call list. And so sometimes it's on an email list, and then it's on social media where you would just have to email me and I will put you on the open call list. And so what it is that it's an open call for author tables.
Okay.
So I say that it's going to be, today this is going to be the open call. Now I actually send email before the open call on the date. So I'll say, okay, get ready. Usually in December, I'll say, okay, next month, this is going to be the open call so people can get ready. So I literally don't know, unless it's the headline author, I really don't know who is going to be there as far as authors. It all depends on who responds to the open call list, and who pays first. Because there's been times where I would send an invoice to one person, but then somebody else, two other people will swoop in and get those spots.
Understood.
Mhm.
Understood. So how do you choose your featured author?
Well, I really choose them by, as far as that's another thing too, is that I just really just look and see, okay, what type of audience does this person bring? Like how many books they have, what type of fan base they have, and things of that nature.
So just for clarity, what's considered to be featured author?
Well, a featured author is a person that's sometimes I'll say like it's a best-selling author, New York Times best-selling author, author that's won a lot of awards, or they may have been featured somewhere. Like for example, one of the authors, Kalisha Buchanan, she was on, I think one of her books was on GMA Book Club, and then some other national awards and everything.
GMA, Good Morning America.
Good Morning America. Mhm.
I'm just trying to help people. Just trying to help people. Good Morning America. Do you write also?
I just do reviews.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what made you decided like I'm gonna start reviewing books?
Basically it was out of boredom. At first it was out of boredom, and then I have a background in broadcast journalism, and so I said, well, I see all these other people reviewing books. I used to review books just on Amazon, and then I saw at the time there was a lot of other reviewers that reviewed like African American fiction. And I was like, well, how do I start my website? And my late husband, he was very technical, so he said, well, you can do this too. And then also I asked other people too that I knew, like, okay, how did you get started with this? What do you do? How do you make sure that this person is legitimate and everything else? Because when I first started reviewing books, I had my address out there, and I was like, we need to take this down because
Yes,
we had
please.
the only reason I had my address, I actually got a UPS store address, but then I had that out there.
Mhm.
So I was like, so if anybody wants me to review their book, send it. But people would send their entire catalog, like 10 books, and then people would just send it and not even let you know. So then I had to have like review guidelines, and then at that time it was just me. Now I have now it's 8 of us as far as reviewers now, but at that time when I first started, it was just me. I said, okay, I can't handle all these books, and then so I sent out feelers for, okay, does anybody want to review books and everything. And so I have like review guidelines now. So
To set a structure for other people to follow as well.
right. So I said, yeah, I have review guidelines as far as like when you review a book, no matter what. Now, when I first started, I always said that if it's under a three stars, we wouldn't post it. But then other people were like, other reviewers in the industry, they were like, okay, no, you need to review everything. You need to, if it's even if it's a 2, if it's a 1, you have to put it out there. We haven't had that many.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah, because the submission guidelines, we have to I have, like, if you want to submit a book for review, I tell people to send their first chapter. And so I look at the first chapter. If it doesn't grab me, I'll ask like my review team, like, okay, who's interested in this? Because of course I cannot keep every book down for the review.
Right.
And they'll be like, okay, I'll take it or whatever.
So when you said that, I'm trying to figure out how to say this, and I'm definitely not intending to offend anybody. So I've read a few books from up and coming authors trying to spread their wings a little bit, and it's like I promise you, I run into a lot of typos, a lot, and I don't know. Like, how do you tell an author, hey,
Okay,
did this
so
some is did you read this? Because um somebody is trying to, sabotage you in these streets. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be funny, like, someone's
right.
like bad.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying? I mean, a word or two, a letter or two is one thing, but I was like, okay, so I had to read it back twice to make sure it just wasn't conversational context. You know what I'm saying? Which
Yeah.
is, I get it, but I was
Right.
like, oh no, no. So how do you
So what you do is okay, so especially, and then I have in the review guidelines that, okay, anything can affect your rating. And I put including editing, because some people, they'll say, oh, the book was good, and they'll still give it a good rating, but then when you read it, okay, it's all kinds of typos and everything. And so what you have to do is you have to tell them, like, okay, the book was good, but it could have been edited more. It could have been, proper editing. With proper editing, it would have been better, and things of that nature. And then I think the reason why it's like that, because it's a gift and a curse, where it's so easy to put a book out now. Like, you can put out a book through Amazon, you can put out a book through anywhere, which is fine, but you still have to go through the process of editing. Like, you still have to hire an editor, and an editor is not cheap. A good editor is not cheap. I know a lot of freelance editors. A lot of people just want to, run their book um, through spell check. That's not editing, and neither is what are the other ones? The
Grammarly?
Grammarly. Yes, that's not editing
No,
either.
no,
So
no.
I mean, so a lot of people want to do that just to get their book out. But you have to think about the consumer that's reading it. Like, you wouldn't want to put out work where a consumer is questioning, like, okay, so are all of their books going to be like that? Or, so you
That's what I
basically,
was saying, and
yeah.
I'm like, honestly, I was like, it just hurt. It makes it so painful to read.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I also want to. I'm not like to be attacking or
Mm-hmm.
insulting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you usually get to review the book before it goes to print or post?
It's post. Sometimes
That's sad.
I know, sometimes now there are some, like, if they come from the publisher,
Mhm.
they call them ARCs, which is advanced readers, the advanced reader copies. And then sometimes it will say on there that this is just for review only. There may be like typos, but for stuff like that, there really aren't. Like, there may be like one or two in the whole book, because they say that to the advanced reader, because sometimes, like, the cover may be different or something like that. But usually, even when they send the publishers send like the ARC,
Mhm.
it's basically already completed. You don't have any questions about, like, editing or anything.
So I mean, not to say that that's not a good idea. I just think that, in my personal opinion, if you're gonna send your book to get printed and you're getting edits and everything's done or whatever, if you want to send it to review and the reviewer also looks for editing and flow and things like that or whatever the case may be, I would just think, and it's just me,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that I would wait until after I sent it to print. Like,
Okay. So another thing that people have, I'm a beta reader too. So what it is this. So sometimes what authors will do is, before it gets printed and everything, they will have a select group of people, not their family or friends, that are called beta readers. And what they do is they say, okay, I'm finished with the book, it's edited and everything, and they let them read it. And then they want you to give them feedback. Like,
okay.
okay, if like, okay, does this make sense? Does this make sense to the story and everything else? So there are people who have beta readers. And so they do that before it goes to print.
Whew.
But like,
I think, because I think it's such a great service to have,
yeah.
and even me, I'm not an author, but for things I do now, I'd be like, hey, can you look at it again?
Right, it's kind of like a proof, yeah, because there's proofreaders and then there's beta readers, and beta readers, they're like proofreaders too, but they look at content and everything, like how is the flow of the story and everything. So that's what they do. I think that that's important too. I mean, there's even some known authors that have like a select group of people that have been their beta readers for years.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Know my stuff, know my style.
They
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
yeah.
Make the adjustment. So, like I said, because it could have been context. You know what I mean? And I try to give a little bit of leeway, but I was like, sir, ma'am.
And that's why, and that's why I say, not friends or family. You gotta have somebody. You have to have someone else. Not just friends or family.
That makes sense. So 15 years in, what are your goals for establishing this particular type of event, and what do you hope to see it grow into?
Well, I hope to see it have like more. We have more and more people come each year, because there's no event like this in this type in Wisconsin. So I'm hoping to have not only more people here in Milwaukee and the surrounding areas, other people in Wisconsin as well, like Madison and everything else. I would like to see it grow even bigger and bigger. Maybe one day we'll have like maybe one day we will have it in like a bigger, a bigger venue and everything else. I would say the Wisconsin Center, but no, I'm not.
That's a good start.
Sure.
That's a good start.
Like something like, just have it like big where people like come, like want to come all over.
How many guests do you usually get?
Usually, well, it varies. We've had like 100 over the years. Sometimes we could have 80. It really depends. But this is the first year where I'm actually doing like going out there and doing it scared, like as far as like doing different media interviews and stuff like that, because before I didn't. And so I was like, okay, so now let me go ahead and do this.
I wasn't gonna say nothing about you sitting over there with that nervous energy. And I'm like, is she all right? Okay. I wasn't gonna talk about it. But I'm like, is she okay?
Nervous, yeah.
I'm like, I will tell you, done smoothed out since we've been sitting here.
Yeah.
I'm walking. That's good. I was like, if she go down and I got to do 9/11, it's not gonna go well. Sis, it's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andron Lane, Facebook user, who said, hey JP. Shout out to Jerome Smith, Vanessa Perkins, Beatrice Hart, and Beatrice says, let me look at this really quickly. Sorry, I'm not posted. Thank you for your work putting this on every year.
Oh, I know who that is. Hey, Beatrice.
How about it? Vanessa says, I am learning a lot. Seriously. So there's to deal with that. You know what I mean? You just never really know. Homer says, great afternoon.
Hey, Homer.
Indeed. Great afternoon, sir. Love you. Shout out to Morima. Hey, Trees. Hey, how you doing? I think that people who are readers and people who are into books and exchanging and learning and connecting, or just a really damn good story, you know what I mean? This is the type of information that they need to know. These are the connections that they need to have. Like, hey, you really want to, tap into this. So I appreciate you coming and sharing with that, because like a lot of, like you see, I have writers on my page, and a lot of these people are like, I want to do that. Like I was literally just talking with someone like 2 days ago about publishing a book. And someone asked me, how come you don't have a, I'm like, fam, anyway, got time, dude.
It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work.
It's a lot.
You know what I mean? But nonetheless, the fact that the opportunity is there, and that there's an opportunity for them to showcase, and in a collective sense, you know what I mean? Because we know that entrepreneurship is hard, especially when you have a certain niche like this, authorship. You know what I'm saying? That's not just a regular, everyday flight through entrepreneurship. You're sharing all of your art, your creativity, all of your intellectual property, and then you're making it available for critique.
Yes. And then
baby.
And you have to promote.
Oh, come on now. That's where I'm going with all of this.
Yes.
So as a person who facilitates these types of events,
Mhm.
and you're used to working with authors and people who are creatives, and I know what creators do and
Mhm.
don't do, and what we don't like to do. What is the most difficult task to get them to understand when it comes to what it is you're working on? Or what is they need to be doing in regards to making not only the event success, but the sale of their materials?
So what they would need to do is that they you have to really want to be out there as far as wanting to promote your book. Like for instance, if you have, you should, I know a lot of people don't want to be on social media, but I mean you have to at least have some kind of social media presence now. You have to at least have,
Could you say that just one more time, please?
you have to have at least a social media
Come
presence.
on now.
Now, a lot of people will say it's old school to have a website. No, it isn't. The reason why I say that is this. Now, what I mean by a website, I'm not talking about just Facebook, just IG, just Snapchat, just TikTok. You do need a website. There's several free options, as far as having a website now. Well, of course, you still have to pay for website hosting and everything, but you need a website because there have been times in the past few years where IG was down. I remember one time IG was down almost all day. Facebook was down one day. If you just have that, how are you going to get to your readers? So you still need like a website. You still need to actually try. That's the hardest thing that people have told me, is that they try to promote their books and they don't know how to do it. And then especially when you're on your page, that's why sometimes people need like you can have your personal page and you can have like an author page so that people know about your books.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Just to elaborate on that a little bit, um, your website is an actual entity. And I know this sounds crazy, but you start thinking about tangible and intangibles in accordance to the internet. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
The only way that your website is unavailable is if you don't pay your hosting fee
Hmm.
or the internet crash.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Social media, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, those are apps,
Hmm.
like applications. And
Hmm.
if there's a glitch in the app, then guess what's gonna happen? You won't have access to any of your things. So yes, I 130%, like getting the website is like having a house.
Hmm.
So if you don't live there, or you don't spend the summers there, then don't spend the summers there. But please have the house. You know what I'm saying? Have access to a
Hmm.
foundation
Hmm.
so that your online presence has a permanent home.
Yes, and then people can just go there and you can share so much on your website. Like it doesn't even have to be a lot of stuff. It can just have like, hi, my name is blah blah blah. You can have like where you can purchase your book.
Mm-hmm.
You can have like what I'm working on now. Like some people do that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's good to have a newsletter. Yes, there's free newsletter
Apps.
services,
Services.
apps, and everything. Up to 1,000 people. One is Mailer Lite. Up to 1,000 people, it's a free one. And the reason why that's another way that you can engage your readers. By having like a newsletter. I mean, it could be once a month, it could be once every 2 months, whatever. Just to let them know like what you're working on.
Indeed. Morima says, I want to say from experience, even though you may be an editor or have the skill of editing, you still want to hire an editor. I edited my own book, which caused me to step out of the space of the author, and I began changing things from an editing perspective that altered the message that I was actually trying to convey in some parts of my book.
Mhm.
Indeed. Indeed. So tell us one more time, just we're gonna as we get ready to close out our interview for today, just kind of reiterate the details of your particular event, so
Sure.
people can know where to go, when is it,
Sure.
and all those things like that.
Sure. So it is the 15th annual Great Midwest Book Fest.
Let's
It
go.
is today. Oh,
Oh,
today. No,
today,
it's
like
not
let's
today.
no, no, no.
Wait a minute. No, no, no. It's Saturday. It's this Saturday on June 17th. It
Mm-hmm.
is from 1 to 4. It is at the Exchange Creative and Event Space,
Mm-hmm.
and it is at 33. Oh, brother.
33, 34
33
North Holton. I
North
got you.
Holton. Okay. Yep. North Holton. It's $10 admission. Oh, I forgot. Kids are free with adults. So it is $10 admission. You can go to greatmidwestbookfest.com to get your ticket. Also on there is I just uploaded it this morning. There is actually yesterday. Um, we also have a gift basket with there's going to be 6 signed books from the authors, from an author, from 6 different authors.
Okay.
And so the only way you could win that is if you actually purchase a ticket and come to the event. And so also we have what I call a mystery box, and those are books in there as well. You're not going to know what books are in the mystery box until the day of the book fest, but on greatmidwestbookfest.com, all the details are on there.
Okay. Okay. So I'm excited.
I
And
am
I'm
too.
excited for you also.
Thank you.
Especially after being locked away in the pandemic and kept away from one another to be
Mhm.
able to actually, gather.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a beautiful thing with like minds, like energies, and people looking forward to, hearing great stories, learning more about these amazing authors. You know what I'm saying? Or even just building the courage to be able to do it for themselves.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
stepping into that box, look at another author just jump right on as a fellow writer, proofreader. This is good info. Come on, Sonic. I see you.
Yeah.
You look at that. I'm like, they love this type of information. So I'm glad that you guys are getting a chance to, get some of this information because you just didn't know, like how y'all don't know about this type of stuff.
I'm glad to share this information. This is because you'll be surprised. And then I always say if I don't know anything, if I don't know something, I always ask someone else. Like if someone needs like, do you know an editor? Do you know this or whatever? And then I'll ask like, okay, what are they looking for? And things of that nature. So I always pass information on. Like if I don't know it, I'm not gonna say, yes, I edit too. No, I do not. So but
She's like,
yeah, it's
listen, I'm gonna read the book. I'm gonna give you the review. Okay.
Mhm,
This is what I do.
mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
And I love people who stick to their lane.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Not that we have all types of things, but I believe
Mhm,
that it's the teamwork to make the dream work.
mhm,
And if you try to do all the pieces, just like Maria was saying up here, then something is lacking. And
mhm,
the stronger we can be together, we can work together. We can find out what your strengths are.
mhm,
And if your strength is, look, I know what a good book is supposed to feel like. I
mhm,
know how good it's supposed to flow. You know what I mean? What it's supposed to feel like when what is supposed to transfer,
mhm,
what information you're supposed to relay. I'm sorry, and how that feels. And I think if that's your thing, then knock it out, sis. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? And I love that you're providing resources to these other authors. I still have one question though. So do you have more male or female, or is it a split authors?
For authors, it's usually more female.
Okay.
Not saying male authors can't come, but the male authors don't have aren't coming. Like today, I think that on Saturday, I think it's oh boy. I think it's one male author on
Okay,
Saturday.
but
But
that's
I mean,
okay.
but that's fine. But it's all different genres and everything. So usually sometimes it's a split. It just depends.
Okay.
Well, no, we have two male authors Saturday. So
Well, that's a win.
mhm.
That is absolutely a win. Okay, so I want to thank you, Radiant, for your time.
Well, thank
And
you.
thank
Thank you
you
for
for
having
sharing
me.
with our guest. This is great opportunity. The Great Midwest 15th annual. That's been doing this for 15 years, yo. You know what I'm saying? 15th annual book fest, and I think it encourages young people. If young people are allowed, bring them out, yo.
Yes, we
Like,
have
come
young.
on.
Yes, we have. When I said we have all genres of books,
Mhm.
we even have. Yep, we have wide. We have teen books, and we also have books for children too.
See,
Yep.
bring them out there. So we talk about what we're gonna have our children doing. Y'all know one of the most what do you call it, little what is that, little side notes or little that people talk about us and they talk about it specifically, and I'm like, if you want to hide something from us, where you
Hide it
put
in the
it,
book.
put it in the
Yes.
book, because this is an opportunity to help debunk that. You know what I mean? To be able to say, no, fam, we read. And not just read, we're not just entertainment. You have no idea what the enrichment of this. It's not just about lessons. It's all type of lessons to be learned in books, and when you get in stories and backgrounds and the creativity that comes from different minds. Don't be learning how to, commit a murder, but I'm just saying, lots of other things to learn. You know what I'm saying? That's just a Gemini me on the other side. Like, and then you could be learning. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to that. It's so many things to learn and so many opportunities, and then you can meet like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of that. It's a the great opportunity. The place, the facility, the exchange is very nice.
It's nice facility.
It's a very nice facility.
And Black-owned woman.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Black woman owned too.
Absolutely, it is. And they got parking, of course, because it's in the lot right there, that little strip mall area right there. And it is on Holton, but it's early enough in the day, so you don't got to be uncomfortable when out there. We in Milwaukee, don't do that.
Right.
But we here. It's a Saturday.
Yep, it's a Saturday. It's only 1 to 4, and you don't have to stay for the whole thing, but you're welcome to. And then,
come and
it's
stay.
Early, and it's early, and it's early enough where it's not taking up your whole Saturday.
Absolutely.
So that you can come and, and most people stay for the whole thing anyway. So yes, please come and please stay and everything. And, just have a good time.
Hello, Christina. And hello, Facebook user, Radiah. Say hello. Shout out to my homegirl, Sonny Marie. What's going on? Hope you're recovering well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm gonna close up with Radiah here, and then I'll be right back, and I'm gonna do this live tasting for this Buffalo Boss, right? So I'm not gonna have y'all hang up. I mean, disconnect. Do not log off. Do not log off. I'm gonna play a song that I'm not gonna get in trouble for playing, and I'm gonna do that real quick. So let me just pull up my people's music, because if I play a song that I can actually get away with playing, then I won't get in trouble. So I haven't heard anything by Fees and what's my library? Fees and S1 in a minute. And since I'm gonna eat this food, right? I think I'm gonna play good. Let me find this real quick. They're like, what? It's supposed to be good. So it's just so y'all know, the song is it's a little exotic, but so you already know that's how I do. Okay, but we're gonna do that good. Fees. Let me see if I can get it here. Let me just, before I close out and get on here. Okay, it's not there. Let me try to find him again. It's in my list. Where's your library? Where's your playlist? And I'm gonna tell you right now, if they change this one more time, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I swear, if they change playlist. Okay, I got my playlist. Okay, I know I got one that's got my Milwaukee artist on it. And I'm looking for Milwaukee favorites. Hey now, look at me. And I'm not gonna get in trouble for there it is. Found it. Ah! So y'all stay tuned. And I'll be right back. I'm just gonna walk Radiah out. And thank you for being here. All right, here y'all go. Let's jump that right in and turn this up. Can I tell him, babe? Tell him, babe. Can I? Promise that I'll tell the truth. Promise that I'll tell the truth. Since I met you, I've been using you. Since I met you, I've been using you. Girl, you got that good. You keep me feeling so right. You got that girl on line. That good. They make it hard for me to leave. So I thought I should let you know. That good. Now that the tables have turned, this is the lesson I learned. That good. This is hard to make up, this is facts. Real put me on my back. Wait. Real put me on my back. Put me on my back.
Got me like, wow, I ain't never had that. Ain't never came back like that. Never came fast like that. Never had a blast like that. Ain't never had a test like that. Instead of putting work, I work like that. That good, that Make it hard for me to leave. So I thought I should let you know. Little mama said she got me. Told me that she wanna Jill Scott me. She don't want no loving if it's not me. Loving when she screaming, don't stop it. It's good. It's good. You give me that good, good baby. You should. I'm so good. You're so good. When you put it on me, you know you got that good. Yeah, loving on fire, let it at an all-time high. Losing on me whole time, yeah. I'm in between those thighs. Wet, wet, good, good. You deserve good one. Wet, wet, good, good. You got that good, girl. You got that. You got me feeling so right. You got that girl, no lie. That good. They make it hard for me to leave. So I thought I should let you know. That good. Now that the tables upturned, this is the lesson I learned. That good. That good. That good. You know that you got that. I want it, and I need it. Can I have it?
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Thank you guys for hanging out and thank you for your patience as I escorted Miss Radiah out. Don't forget, the Great Midwest 15th annual Book Fest, right? Dude, we be doing some great things around here. So, like I was saying earlier, if you caught the intro, I had to do the pause on it because y'all know I'll be funny acting. So I haven't done a thank you, Sonia. I appreciate that. We're to stay on air and smack on that chicken. I am going to stay on air and smack on the chicken. I'm going to do my review here. Hey, now. So that's what we're going to do. So listen, like I said earlier, I was a little sluggish trying to catch myself together. And Taj from Buffalo Boss was like, hey, I got something for you. And I was like, I appreciate it. But, sis, don't eat chicken wings because I'm weird. Well, I'm not weird. I just have my preferences. And so he was like, okay, don't worry about that. I'm going to try to, I got something for you. So I'm going to try to, I don't want to say the name wrong because I already messed it up twice. And let me just pull up their website so I can say it properly. All right. So if you know, Buffalo Boss is in Milwaukee at the Sherman Phoenix. And let me see what beloved Taj has given me. It is, I believe, a vegan option. Combos, wings and fries, full menu, wings and fries, sample rice bowl, wings, tender wings, chicken sandwich, wings, fries, rice and bowl, tender sandwich, chicken sandwich, veggie wings is what they are called. Hey, they're veggie wings. So it's a vegetarian wing. I got it. See, I looked it up, and then I also, got checked in inbox. But nonetheless, I want to make sure that I'm doing it properly. So he gave me some vegetarian wings to try, right? And because sis is funny acting. That would be me. I'm sis. I'm not sure what sauce this is, but this is the sauce that it came in. And it's a 3-piece because he was smart that I'm crazy. And this is what they look like. So they look like almost like a nugget, which is pretty cool. So if I didn't know any better, I would assume it was a chicken nugget. Like literally just a chicken nugget, but I'm gonna see what we got going on here. And yes, I'm gonna try it on there. Somebody said on Facebook, user said that song was the nasty song. Listen, shout out to S1 or Will Sauce and Fees. Y'all know Milwaukee's own doing it this. Y'all can find it on Spotify also, just so y'all know that. And shout out to my brother Dan for chiming in. What's going on? Hey now. So look, I'm gonna try them. Let me see what the sauce is. Oh, it's spicy. Whew. Okay. Okay, it's spicy. Now you're trying new food line. Listen, I've been doing Good Eats or Gnaw for a long time, Dan. Don't do that. If you just go and look on Facebook, Good Eats or Gnaw, with JustPatrice, because I do it. I just haven't done it in a while because for a while I was trying to, slim down. Hey Tan, how you doing? Hey, listen, I was just with Auntie Doris, yo. She was in town. Yeah. So I'm about to try it. I'm nervous because I'm petty. And but I'm hungry also, and I'm assuming that it's gonna, I don't know. Okay. Okay, y'all. Okay. But I thought I was gonna eat it because I was gonna try it. Okay. Prince Dan said they're gonna hit. Listen, Taj got some great taste buds. You get what I'm saying? Like Buffalo Boss be hitting. You get what I'm saying? They got a teriyaki chicken strip that my homeboy, my baby bro, turned me on to right now. I'm like, I said 1, 2, 3, go. I gotta see this. Y'all petty. Okay. Okay, I could do it. I know. If you like it, they're fire. They said that they're gonna hit. They're gonna hit. And then Sonya said, I gotta see this. Facebook, you told me some 1, 2, 3, go. I'm getting ready to go. Just hold on. I know if you like it, they're fire. Don't count on me because I'm funny acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. I maybe not be completely funny acting, but I'm nervous. Okay. Cycling in. Getting together because I really am hungry. Like this sauce smells bomb. I'm just gonna taste the sauce by itself first. Whew, baby, that's fire. It is hot. It's hot as hell. Hold on. Let me grab a potato. Whoo, Taj, it's hot. He said, I know. This is funny. Listen, I'm coming, guys. Just hold on. That's pretty good fry. Chase, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, lemon pepper fry. Okay. Okay, this sauce is fire like it's hot as hell. But I think it tastes good. I'm gonna try to get another layer in real quick. And because oh yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try it without the sauce because I believe that you want to eat the food, you gotta taste the food. These are vegetarian wings from Buffalo Boss. Okay. Oh, Patrice, get it together. Okay. They're nice and crispy like I like. If I was eating chicken nuggets, this is what I would like. I would like it just like this. I want it to feel this way. I want the texture to be like this and everything. Chase, I can't give it to you. Okay, here I go. Okay, but wait though, right? So I'm trying. Okay. I'm ready. It's been a long time since I randomly did this on the air because I've been trying not to. Okay, but here I go. Okay, suck it up, Patrice. You can do this. Who is laughing? I'm coming. Hold on now. Just hold on, Facebook user. Here I come. I said 1, 2, 3, eat. Stop that. I feel like somebody about to push me in the water. Don't do that. Don't force just so y'all know that if somebody is nervous about the water, don't ever just push them in. That's how people get panic and drown. Don't do that, okay? I'm gonna eat it. I'm eating it. I like the texture of it. I like the feel. Okay, y'all know I'm a texture eater. Oh my god, I don't even know what it's made of. I should have asked. I can't believe that it's taking me this long to eat the damn thing. Okay, I'm coming. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking me so long? Why are y'all so anxious? We should we have it till 4. Don't do that, cuz. Eat it, man. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. Listen. Oh, Dre, how you doing? I didn't say it was gonna be bad. I'm just trying to get it. I'm trying to get it together. Here I come. Okay. This is strangely delicious. Like, if this is a vegetarian chicken nugget, I never have to eat a regular chicken nugget again. I don't even know what that is. But baby, if this, oh my god, I'd never have to eat a chicken nugget again, a regular one. I don't. I now gotta try with this sauce on. Oh my god, hey Dre. Oh, she likes it. She does like it. Prince, she does like it. Oh my god. If this is what look, I don't know. Not so bad. It's really good. It's really, really good. Let me just show y'all. I'm reading the comments. Dog said, that's my dog. Thanks, Sonia. Thanks, sis. I appreciate you. She does like it. She likes it a lot. You did tell me that it was good, Dre. You did. Not so bad. Not so fat. Listen, it's delicious. Dre said, what it do? Where you at, bro? Where you at? We in here. Me and Chase. We in here. Um, yeah, it's the face you made. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. So I'm gonna try with the sauce now, right? Here we go. That's hot ass sauce. Here we go. Yeah. Don't see that. It looks just like chicken. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but baby, mm-hmm. It tastes like a homemade chicken sandwich. Dre is right. It tastes like this could be, like this better than a chicken sandwich, like like back in the day chicken sandwich, like just a chicken patty, just better than that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could rock this. Like I could rock this out. It was the back and forth they had for me. Listen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is in here in the blue flame room with me. Mm-hmm. Listen. I don't even know what this is. I think I need to call Buffalo Boss on live on air. I'm gonna see if he here. Like an old school chicken patty. It's better. It's better than that. Like chicken patty day came. We went ham. Oh my god. I'm pleased. Y'all know I'm all about texture. I can't eat this if it feel funny in my mouth or nothing. I can't. I slowed down. There's 3 of them in here because now I want to honor. He says the OMG sauce. Where you at? Okay, so the sauce is the OMG sauce. Where you at? I need some more, and I need a different sauces too. Come here. Yeah, I am pleased. Good afternoon. Yes, she said yes. I need to know what's in it too. I don't know what's in it. I don't even know what's in it, but I am pleased. Hello, T. Archer. How you doing? Fan, then you might not want it if you call and ask what's in it. I don't want to ask what's in it. I just want to get some more sauces too. Like I think I need another order. I know you don't like a lot of food, so listen. I do like a lot of food. I eat, sir. Do you have you seen me? I eat well. Uh-huh. Dre said you got to get all 4 of them on a bun and make a sandwich. That's what that's where I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like I need some lettuce, tomato, mayo on the sandwich with some cheese or something. It's a whole sandwich happening. I need this on the sandwich. Dre got it right. Straight up. Sonya said back in the day, chicken patty barely tastes like chicken then. But listen, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is, but it's amazing. And the one nugget is gone. Okay. Yes. Stop playing. All right, back to work. I holla. I holla. See you later then. Uh-huh. Let me see. What'd you say, Marima? Not have you seen me, baby? Listen. Look, you see me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Second one. I'm still eating it. Mm-hmm. Listen, T. Arthur. This sauce is spicy. Mm-hmm. Dre said, don't worry about them joints, man. Well, yes, I need to know what I'm eating. They are pure healthy. Okay, that's what your mouth say. Listen, it is spicy, but it's good. It's like one of those spices that you eat and you like, why can't I stop eating it? It's spicy like that. Like it's spicy like that. Like I feel like if I had some honey, it would be so good together. I think it would be so good together. But this would be bomb on a sandwich. Like I ain't gonna even lie. Listen. You see, I'm still eating. All right. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel like I need to do the dance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. And it's juicy. Look at that. Y'all see it. Mm-hmm. I've tried Buffalo Boss a couple of times. I wasn't a fan, but you got me wanting to try those veggie wings though. Listen, I'm telling you right now. Look. Mm-hmm. I swung my legs, cuz I'm already swinging my legs. I'm short enough in this chair. You know my legs are swinging. Don't do that. Look at that. Look at my body rocking so you can see the motion. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Baby, I don't know. This gotta be chicken. I know you can't say it's a vegetarian wing if it's not. I trust you, but it's gotta be chicken. It's gotta be. Mm. Come on, man. Okay. Okay, what? Mm-hmm. I need to know. Listen, it's gotta be. I know you wouldn't say that it wasn't because you can't do that as a business. I get it. I can't stop eating it. Even the sauce that's so hot, like it's so hot, like thinking my taste buds is burnt. But baby, y'all still see I'm trying to eat it. Mm-hmm. 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 What is this? Somebody call Dodge. I'm gonna have to call Buffalo Boss. Mm-mm. Oh my god. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. I don't. Like I'm looking at it and I'm trying to see what the texture is. I'm trying to. It's gotta be chicken. Like this got to be chicken. I know he wouldn't say that it wasn't. Y'all see? I'm befuddled. Completely befuddled. Because I'm like, yo, this slap. Like, if this is like all jokes aside, I never have to eat a McDonald's piece of chicken again. Chicken nugget. All the little processed ground up. I never have to do that again. It's got the same feel, same texture in my mouth, mad quality flavor. I'm I am impressed. I am. Now, mind you, my mouth is on fire because this sauce got the whole, my nose and everything is running. But this is my last one. And I was trying to save it. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I bit it in half. Yes, I bit that little piece in half because my goodness, I just don't want it to be over. Mm-mm. I need to know what this is. You know, I'm rolling around on my tongue because y'all know I got to do this texture check. The outside, it was nice and crispy, but I need to do this texture check to see, and it's giving y'all. I am pleased. Okay, so this like my last bite, and I feel like I should put it in the box and then just close the box. I feel like I should put it in the box and close up and then save it for later. Listen, all jokes aside, these vegetarian chicken wings, Buffalo Boss, please, 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 just go try it. Like straight up, just be like, "Hey, what you got, Patrice?" Order the vegetarian chicken wings. It's crazy. If you don't like heat, then you might not try to. Don't do the OMG sauce. You understand what I'm saying? But if you like the heat, it's out here. It's definitely out here. Listen, dude. Vegetarian doesn't have quite the same meaning anymore. Remember, Sheila ate chicken and fish. Indeed, listen, this is a vegetarian chicken. I mean, vegetarian wing. So, and added from a chicken place, so we know that it ain't chicken. Okay, don't save it. You gonna be mad because it won't be enough. I know. I am a little bothered. Hey, Felicia, how you doing? That's all I got left, yo. See that? That's all I got left. I'm sad about that. I will like some more. But I think maybe if I eat too much of it, I won't like it. I feel like maybe it's calling for like a sweet and sour or maybe a barbecue. I don't know, but I just ate the last piece. And the texture is like consistent. It feels like a chicken nugget in my mouth. I'm glad that y'all enjoying that. I'm so sad right now. That's just gone. This hot ass sauce. Why did I do that to myself? It's delicious. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Buffalo Boss, Milwaukee, located inside the Sherman Phoenix or on the outside of the Sherman Phoenix. I appreciate that. This got me together. Got me all the way together. For me, I just dip everything in some kind of sauce. Listen, this particular sauce is, albeit delicious, is hot as hell. And if you can't stand the heat, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. But maybe you can. Hmm. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm I'm beyond impressed. I don't even know what that is. I need to know what it is. Let me see. Hmm. Oh my god. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Hey Tika, how you doing? Please say you can't do spice. Listen, don't do that. Don't do that sauce stand. That's the OMG sauce. Don't do that sauce stand. Try another sauce. But I'm just saying, you got to get those wings. Mm-hmm. It's the piece on your wood right now. Listen. I still can't do McDonald's chicken nuggets. Don't eat them. Even if you did, I didn't hate them. McDonald's got the new premium select chicken. It's still better than that. Like seriously, it is better than that. Mm-hmm. It's still better than that right now. The premium select, whatever that is. And y'all know, what's the name? Arby's got a decent chicken strip or whatever the case may be, decent nuggets, whatever. It's still getting with it. Like straight up, it's still getting with them. Straight up, straight up. That is the best ground up and battered non piece of chicken I've ever eaten. I've had other vegetarian or vegan options, but that was delicious. It's the lemon pepperoni fries for me. Yeah. It's something that, I don't know the combination. It's I'm in the space. I'm definitely in the space right now, and I'd like to thank Buffalo Boss for it. Definitely want to thank Buffalo Boss for that goodness right there. Hmm. Okay, so now that I didn't bother y'all with all of my good eating, we can talk a little bit on some good stuff, whatever. We can talk about some celebrations. All y'all out here, y'all childrens are graduating, elementary, junior high, high school. You get what I'm saying? I see all the decorations and all the cap and gowns and the wardrobes and the my baby made it, all the things. I just want to know for those of you that are online that have children that have progressed into um another grade or whatever the case may be, whether it's out into life, whether it's into college, high school, junior high, whatever, wherever they're going on to, whatever. Like share with me how you feel in the moment, like when you seen that happen. You get what I'm saying? Did you was this the kid that you was like, I didn't think they was gonna make it, and I'm glad. Whoo, I didn't think he was gonna do it, or I didn't think she was gonna do it, or was this the one that you, or was this the child that you said every time we already knew. You get what I'm saying? Or are you just grateful across the board? And I'm asking that. So y'all process that. Y'all can comment here or y'all can call in 414-334-8177. You're welcome to call in. Um, let me see. Let me see. You can actually call in 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. Let me see if my stuff is still on here. There it is. So I'd love to, hear that. I asked because I watched a couple, the videos that come by, a couple of memes that came through, and it was a young man who was sitting in a car and they were doing a drive by, and I think, I don't know if they just was yelling out the window to his teachers or whatever, and all in a positive way. Um, screaming out, Miss So and So, I did it. Look at me, Miss So and So, I made it. Look at me, Miss So and So, I did it. I graduated. He was crying so hard. You know what I mean? And the compassion that he was having, like the excitement, like he was just overwhelmed with, I can't believe I did this. Like in that moment, you could see that he anything. Like he could take on the world and nothing and nobody was able to stop him. And whoever he was, all the teachers that he was driving past that was showing him love, that he was showing love to, for all the ones that you sold into this young man, you know what I'm saying? In advance, I thank you, because that moment, I'm sure, has left a signature across his life. How do you not, like, it be moments like that either you have to figure out a way to continue to succeed because now you got the next level to move, or you can say this forever changed my life. And what does that look like? What up, Tiffany? And what does that look like for you? You know what I mean? So if y'all have children that graduated or are celebrating or whatever the case may be, please let me know. Shout them out. I would love to be able to shout them out. If y'all got graduates in your family, no matter what age they are, let's shout them out real quick and show them some love. I appreciate y'all. Mm-hmm. Shanika said that was a touching video. He popped out on that last teacher like, I need my hug. You hear me? He did. He jumped. He was out the car. He was hanging out the roof. He was so excited. Like you could see that how proud he was. Like, yo, I did it. I made it. That I was excited for him. Like, I'm the whole crying. I was. You know that I'm not crying. You are. I was crying. It was me. I know a couple of y'all got some babies that's graduated. Come on, shout them out real quick. There's a couple of y'all on here that's got babies or cousins or nieces or nephews or children that have promoted to the next grade. Shout them out. T. Arthur says my grandson Jeremiah graduated from Bradley Tech. Congratulations, Jeremiah. Congratulations. I don't know what his plans are going forward, but I hope that you put one foot in front of the other and keep climbing up that ladder to success, young man. Keep focus on the bigger dreams and not just the little experiences in the moment. Like keep your eye on the prize and press through, bro. It's whatever you set your mind for and let it be greatness. You will achieve that. One time, just one time, one moment, just a little push, little nudge. We all need it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mark, how you doing? My twins are graduating from elementary school. Hello, congratulations, twins. Congratulations, graduated from elementary school. About to get up into these junior highs, high school, and get with all the big dogs and put some of those lessons that we've learned along the way to use. How about it? Character building, you know what I'm saying? Relationship building, problem solving skills coming to use. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I absolutely love it. Shaniqua Freeman says, my niece, is it Kalea or Callie? Graduated K5. Let's go. Nephew Cameron is going to high school. Hello, Cameron. Welcome to the big game, sir. They ready for you? You ready for them too? Get to it. Shout out to those with special needs as well, making it happen. And shout out. Let's go. Let's go. Pressing the envelope in the face of no, you can't. Pressing the envelope in the face of I wish I could, or you got to do it. Listen, differently is still getting it done. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you got to get it done differently don't mean you can't get it done. So congratulations to all those with special needs that are making it happen, Captain. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. I know it's a couple of y'all on there that's got some folks that's celebrating or that did celebrate or that did graduate. You know what I'm saying? Ready to the next. Listen, if they didn't complete the grade, that's fine. I mean, complete the block of school, elementary, junior high, whatever. Did they get promoted to the next grade? Celebrate your babies, yo. Listen, I don't have my children. My son is grown. You know what I'm saying? So we not celebrating school no more. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Thank you. My twins are autistic. Hey, let's go, twins. Come on. Let's go. Them cats got skill set that some of us can only imagine. I'm already knowing. It's just something about the brilliance of children who are on that particular spectrum, and we just gonna let them shine to be great in the areas that they are. How about it? How about it? Some parts of that they brilliance don't even know. How about it? How about it? Shanika said, yes, my feelings, my nephew's autistic. Look, come on now. We celebrate them and every step that they take. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, every moment. And I'm going to tell y'all why I'm celebrating so hard this year. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm celebrating so hard here after we get there. But y'all, come on. There's a couple more y'all on here. More than just Shaniqua. More than just Tiasha. More than Mark. Come on now. Come on, y'all, with these celebrations. We're going to do it. I'm going to tell y'all right now. There's an opportunity to celebrate life. There's an opportunity to press forward. If there is an opportunity to honor a moment, do it. Do it. I know y'all eating for fries. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Do it. Because you just never know. You understand me? Not that any other place or any other town or any other city is of greater importance, more or less dangerous. Because I mean, what the statistics say? The statistics is only the numbers that they caught. You feel what I'm saying? Only things that they know about. There's so many things that go unspoken, or so many situations that are people, the authorities are not made aware of. There's no way to calculate what actually is happening when people are being dishonest and deceitful and people in. You understand what I'm saying? You got to move forward in a space that makes you comfortable, move forward in a space that makes you um focus on what this next phase of success looks like so that you're continuing to grow as people. We want to continue to be our better selves. We want to continue to keep moving, continue to keep pressing. Am I right? I'm just saying, and we don't know what that looks like all the time. Sonia says, my son has 2 more years but may graduate early. I have all his graduations on video and pics since Head Start. Come on, let's go. Our son is a track and field and a wrestling um champ. If that is that right, Sonia? Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. He out here killing them. Royce, right? I'm just saying. Out here killing them. Mm-hmm. If you like to call in, you can. 414-885-4739. Area code 414-885-4739. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I just wanted to take a time. Um, Let me do this really quickly. I'm gonna call my sister. I forgot to do something for her, and I want to remember to do it real quick. I know she in here somewhere. I don't know anybody's phone number. That's bad. I need to remember at least one person's phone number. Rudy, anybody playing with you? Ain't nobody playing with you. I know, I know. I'm like, hey girl, hey. I didn't put you on the radio, but I'm live on the radio right now. What's the name of that guy? What? See what you said.
What up now, radio peoples?
Oh, they can hear you. Just so you know, they can hear you.
What's happening?
You so
Okay,
crazy.
what?
My sister is crazy, y'all. Remember you asked me to you had a friend that you wanted me to mention them.
Yep.
Can you mention it now?
Girl, hell, I don't remember the people's names.
You know what? I'm about to hang up then. I need to know the name of it though. Did you write it in the text message? You don't see what I'm saying? If you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. I know I know you was gonna talk trash to me. I know you was gonna talk trash to me. I'm gonna look at our text message, okay? I'm gonna look at our text message, but just know that I'm on air right now and I'm about to shout him out. Okay, no problemo. Love you too, baby. All right. Flashback shoes in Mayfair Mall. What is his name? Do you know? She said, "Man." So shout out to the man who be at Flashback Shoes in Mayfair Mall. Shout out from Letitia Tucker. She just wanted to show some love. BlowRadio.com is showing some love to man, quote unquote man, who is live and who is inside of Mayfair Mall at Flashback Shoes. Oh, y'all can look it up if y'all want to know a little bit more about it. All right, then see you later. Bye. Bye. That girl is retarded. Retarded. Shout out to cousin Kels. Your favorite bartender is in the building. Working on a masterpiece, and I'm excited for her. How about it? How about it? Listen. Try to get all the things together. Try to get all the things together. Let me just make sure. Um, is my phone ringing? Oh, did it call? Oh, I think it called them. I didn't mean to call. I don't know who calling. It's ringing. I don't know who calling. Let me see. Let me just give me a minute, y'all. Let me get that together.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
And we gonna see real quick and see who it
To
is.
accept, press 1.
Hello, thank you for calling BlowRadio.com. How may I help you?
Sonny calling.
Sonny, what it do?
What up there?
What it do? Glad to have you joining the conversation. What's going on?
Oh, girl. Absolutely. I got to talk about this son of mine real quick.
Come on,
Not
talk about it.
graduating, about to be a junior.
Okay.
He got it. He already, let's see, he's about to get patches for all the sports because this freshman year was football, swimming, wrestling, and track.
Football,
That's
swimming, wrestling, and track. Come on, sir.
Oh, he ain't playing. He don't play. And that also was good for his transfer into high school with football.
Okay.
Because, practice starts now.
Okay.
So, and now he's more into wrestling, but he still runs track. And I don't know about football this year, but he's started his little job again.
Is he about to work? Okay, so he working.
Mm-hmm.
He in multiple sports with his grades. Apparently, is holding up because he in multiple sports.
I just hated that I can't get to nothing because it's all out of town. I'm like, man, because you need to hear my mouth. He was like, I was trying.
I'm sure he's doing what he got to do to make you proud, though.
Oh, absolutely. He no angel, but what kid is. But ain't gave me no problems, no troublemaker.
Okay.
And my baby is nobody's follower.
Nice.
And at the same time, he's empathetic, he's compassionate, he's understanding. He gives people the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, he out here being a leader. I like it.
Oh yeah,
I like it.
The man I'm seeing growing in front of me is just like, wow.
Nice. Absolutely nice. I love it. I love it. Well, let's pray that whatever experiences he need to have for the next couple of years, whether he move it out a little earlier, is exactly what he needs for this next level of success.
Oh yeah, because I'm right there, and every school you ever been to, we love Royce. He's the greatest kid. I heard this from elementary, junior high,
nice,
and high school.
Good.
I'm like, thank you very much, because I'm in the back of my mind. He better be.
He better be.
Because he knows I will regulate, ready or not. But yeah.
Well, I think that's bomb. I think that's bomb. And tell him we said congratulations from blowradio.com.
Absolutely. Just be cheesing.
You say he there? Sony, he there?
Yep.
Good. Hey, Royce.
Oh, well. I tell him, hey.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He doing teenager things. But with congratulations, and we wishing him all the success moving forward. Absolutely.
Thank y'all. Thank you very much.
Indeed. Of course, beloved. Thank you for calling in at blowradio.com. It's always good to hear your voice, and I'm glad you're recovering well, sis. Love you.
Thank you very much, too, sis.
Indeed. Talk to you soon, baby.
Get that out there. Ooh, okay.
All right. Talk to you soon, baby.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Yo, somebody just called me and I missed the call because I was on a call, but you're welcome to call back. That's area code 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. I did see that somebody called and I was unable to take the call because I was on the call. So you're welcome to call back. Again, 414-885-4739. Don't let it be no crazy Don't let it be no crazy mess, but call and have a good conversation with us about all the things and all the stuff. Let me put my stuff back where it was. You know, I just think it's so important to continue to acknowledge um, all these amazing steps that we take as individuals, all these amazing steps that we take as as humans, and how we. Hey, Kevin, not on purpose. Not on purpose. Look at Kevin and snuck his little face up in here. Y'all see Kevin back there? Junior's barbecue in the building. Junior smoke barbecue in the building. Was I? I didn't see you when you peep your head around the corner. Not that time, but I seen you this time. I'm decent. How are you, Kevin? Indeed. When you gonna plan to come on my show, Kevin? Yeah, we're gonna pick a day. It's gotta be a Monday, okay? All right, get it together. See you soon. You cooking today for this event? Oh, I saw that fried corn on the menu. I'll be down there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Huh? Smoked jackfruit. Okay. Y'all really trying to make me a vegetarian. I see y'all. Okay. They trying listen, they trying to make me a whole vegetarian. I'm close. I'm close anyway. He said, "Did you call me a hang up?" I did not hang up on you on purpose. However. Mm-mm. Life is just like mm, life is life, and sometimes we have to just sit all of that energy down and figure out what um what is the better option to focus on. I mean, don't get me wrong, when life is upside down and you stressing out and you want to pull out all your hair and you're trying to figure out who to do with what and when and why, you get what I'm saying, and you're just not really sure about all the stuffs. Sometimes you just gotta stop, yo. Sometimes you just gotta stop and be like, I I need to breathe. I need to breathe. And since I'm not just about to kill over here, let me take a breath or two so I can figure out what my next step is supposed to be. Let me take a breath or two so I can sort out what the next move is supposed to look like. You get what I'm saying? Let me take a breath or two so I can just, consult with the universe, pray to the most high God. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your ancestors, whatever it is that you do. You get what I'm saying? So that you can get some peace for the moment. I'm gonna tell you, if you don't, the sleep genie is not gonna come. Oh no. Mark said I want to come debut my single next week. Next Monday. Hey, inbox me and we can talk about the details on what that looks like. Okay. Please do. Thank you so much. It is 2. It's almost 3 o'clock. I knew I was gonna be able. I knew I have to cut the show a little early today, just because I know, Chase. There is that event that's happening here in the Sherman Phoenix, and I am massaging people, so I need to make sure that I got all the things that I need to be able to massage. Thank you very much. Shout out to those that supported Calm Wellness Services and allowed us to be a part of this amazing event. Listen, it's the what's called it's the lemon, it's the lemon or the sour stuff, whatever. Okay, my taste buds is depleted, but I can't let that go. Just that one little flavor. Let me see. I want to send a special shout out to Homer Blow, blowradio.com, WNOV. 32 years in radio. He is celebrating. So we want to say happy anniversary and congratulations to Homer Blow, my mentor, my brother, my friend. That is no small accomplishment. I am talking about trying to get to 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get to 12. This cat at 32. That's 20 years longer than it. I'll never catch up. I'll never catch up. I think I just threw my French fry on the floor. I'll never catch up. However, it's not that I don't want to. Hopefully that I'll be in a position to stay around for as long as he have. And I'll, continue to learn the way he has. offered the opportunity to show me. Like, I never thought I'd be broadcasting and managing all of my own stuff on this end. Don't do it. But I am. Shout out to Papa D that taught me to be an engineer. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let me see. What is this? Nope. Nope. Okay. I'm trying to get all of those things together. Real quick. So I'm not gonna keep y'all. I just say never. Oh, honey, don't do it. You just never know. I said I never thought that I would be on this side. I'm still behind the mic, but I never thought I'd be doing this. All this Gemini talking and getting on all of y'all energy, getting y'all on your nerves with all my talking. But it's always something to talk about. It's always something. It's always some way to say, let's focus on this instead of that. Let's not. So and personally, I could sit here and peel apart all my layers and spend some transparent time in front of you all. I could very well do that. But today is not the day for that. Today is a day for honoring and celebrating each moment. Specifically because Jesus. It's just like I sometimes you need to pause and catch your breath before you say something because you want to make sure that I had a great birthday, Mark. Team 529, Team Gemini. You understand? It's crazy. This is bananas. Like a year ago, well, almost a year ago, in a couple of days, we'll be celebrating the year anniversary of the passing of my nephew, Montreal. And it's just unbelievable to me to be able to, or to have to even have that be part of a conversation that I need to have. But I'm working very diligently at staying grounded and staying focused on what the next steps are going to be. You get what I'm saying? Focused on family, focused on, just a week ago, my cousin's son lost his daughter to a homicide, and she was 1 a couple days before her second birthday. And every time it crosses my mind, I feel like I'm about to faint because you just can't even imagine riddling the body of a 1-year-old child with any bullets, let alone multiple. I just can't imagine what type of I don't give a fuck you could have in your spirit that would make you be this careless about who it could be. Now, anybody could get it. Look, I watched these kids. I was in Pick and Save off of Silver Spring, and these young men were in there. Like this one dude was walking out of the door, and when I came around, I heard him screaming at him, calling them all kind of bitches and hoe ass niggas and all kind of stuff. like literally screaming across all these people. And then like one of his boys was holding him back. So they come in to buy groceries. They got a whole crazy cart full of food, right? And was willing to leave the food in line. Was in line, and they was gonna get out of line to follow this boy outside after they had apparently flashed their guns at him. Next thing I know, the police is pulling up, and I'm like, I probably need to just get out the store. I did, and I did. Yes, indeed. Um, I grew up with. Let me see. The 1-year-old princess grandfather. Prayers for the Neville's family. Indeed. Indeed. I, I don't like, I know that it's a thing now. Emotional intelligence is a thing. And people are seeking it at like almost all costs. That quote unquote healing and therapy and external expressiveness are just a thing these days. And people are seeking opportunity to do that, to be honest about their feelings, to be vulnerable in the space, to be connected and available to all the things in this moment. But if it's got you out of control, are you telling me that there is no part of your body? Hold on. That there is no part of your mind, no part of your morality that is seeking to think out like there's it's innate. There are parts of us that have a moral compass. We just were born with it. And then you are exposed to how to use these things. And some people are not exposed as frequently, but you are exposed to how to use. How do you just wake up with a whole, I don't give a fuck in my spirit, so big that you are willing to ruin the lives of multiple people? Multiple people. I just, I don't get it. I probably absolutely never will. And when you think about getting up every day and coming into this space, into this life, into this world, and going outside, I was just telling somebody the other day, there's no goddamn way I'm supposed to be this afraid of black men, young black men, older black men. It don't matter. There's no way that I'm supposed to feel like, even if I'm not in a position where he's guarding me or giving me or protecting me or doing anything, whatever, he don't have to be actively engaging me in a space of responsibility. You understand? Like, you don't have to be responsible in no kind of way. Like, I'm not a lover, not a brother, not my friend. He don't have to, but there is no way I'm supposed to immediately see a black man and get uncomfortable until I see him settle into whatever space he is in. And even then, I'll be like, well, let's hope you don't get angry. Let's hope the situation, whatever, said you get so mad and you just don't give, did you disregard everything and everybody around you? It's crazy. It's crazy. And you hear these people throwing out, well, we living in the last days, it was the end of time, that people was behaving. Okay, I get all of that, but that does not change the hope factor for better. It does not change the hope factor for what the heck, what's wrong with you, fam? It does not change, like, at all, the level of IDGAF in the generation of young people that are responsible for executing several things is just uncanny. Like, how do you teach an entire generation to not give a fuck? Because their parents cared some, and their parents cared more. And their parents had all the cares. You understand what I'm saying? But these little entitled, it don't matter because nothing could happen to me. I'm invincible, and all I got is me against the world, and nobody else matters. And the only thing that's gonna hold me down is my homeboys, and they got my back, and my homegirls, and they got my back, and everything, and everybody else can go to hell. Are y'all kidding me? Mm-mm-mm. Then it's we gotta help to change their mindset. We trying to grab them when they teenagers, baby. That happened way before they were teenagers. How do we? What do we like? How do you? What do you? You get what I'm saying? I hate feeling afraid or disconnected from black men specifically. I ain't even talk about these young girls. That's a show in itself. Lord, listen. The amount of what the hell are you doing? And also, like, don't get me wrong. I don't. You might hear me every now and then say FDK. I be just full of it, just like overwhelmed. I don't really want them all to go to Annihilation Island. Not not really, not all of them. I do, however, and believe I do believe that there is a select group of people who are chemically imbalanced to function in a natural societal engagement or natural societal environment, and unfortunately need to be unalived because of the detriment that the threat of detriment that they either have caused or are causing or very much will cause. I just You be like, oh, please don't make it like that. Please don't make it like that. And then it'd be like very much so right here, bam, bam, bam. Right here, bam, bam, bam. Like, what happened? What happened? And then the lack of required empathy. So it used to be that when they did something that they weren't supposed to be doing and there was supposed to be some consequences handed out, that you can at least get, dang, man, I didn't even mean that, or I messed up. You get what I'm saying? Now they like, so I mean, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. I mean, I ain't even gonna be here in a couple months anyway. Where you gonna be, son? It don't even matter. It don't even matter. Oh, so I don't care. I don't care. That I don't care statement is so. It just hits so hard. It hits so different these days. It hits so different these days. We like, are we? Is this a game? Who's the joke? I don't know. That's too random. Morima said, "I can't even find the word to contribute nor elaborate without a plethora of beeps, because it deserves it. It deserves it." 4 months ago today, my dad went home, and I feel so sad that my black boys and men didn't get guidance they need while at home. Listen, it's got to be something that can be done, yo. It's got to be something that can be done. We got to find some way. It's at I know y'all hear me say FDK all the time, but I love them so much. I love them so much. And when you see them beyond hurting, when you see them beyond the pain, when you see them, when you see them just responding in trauma. When I say responding in trauma, I know that's the quote unquote new term. It is a new term because somebody's actually giving it a name, yo. Because before it was acting like they don't know what the fuck wrong with them. But now is the answer is they're responding based on the trauma that they've experienced. No different than no, that's okay, I got it. Because of the amount of times you've been disappointed and somebody said they were going to do something and you didn't. When somebody asked you, be like, that's okay, I got it. That's okay, I got it. Because you're trying to save yourself from a setup for another disappointment. It's no different than that. That's trauma response. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's just so crazy. So yeah, I want to celebrate them. I do. I want to celebrate. I want to celebrate those that are graduating. I want to celebrate those that are having birthdays. I want to celebrate opportunities to promote them in success where they don't feel lost. I want to celebrate teaching them that flashy wasting your money is. I want to celebrate that. It's not what's cool. I want to celebrate life lessons that stick and will result in longevity, will result in securing your legacy. I want to celebrate teaching them experiences and exposing them to things that will make them love life again. Do you understand? Like, what have we done that we've okayed, gave it the thumbs up for our babies, our children, your children, to say, you know what, I don't really like this life, so I'm gonna treat it like I don't like it. Like, in this no fucks given, 0.00. I cannot. I cannot. Sonia Marie said 4 months ago today, my dad went home and I feel so sick to my so sad that my Black boys and men didn't get the guidance that they needed while at home. But Rima also says yesterday, let me see. Sonia also said a friend of my son just left here Sunday. I let him stay here for 3 weeks because his mom put him out at 16 for her man. Let me put this up here. The level of, are you fucking kidding me? The level of, are you kidding me? The level of ass whooping. That lady deserved like Bobby Womack ass whooping. Like Bobby Womack level ass whooping. You feel me? If you know his story, you know what he's done in the past. She deserved to be whooped like Bobby Womack. That's my personal opinion on it. Marima says yesterday I picked up 2 riders. They were 2 Black men, probably 19 or 20 years old. The first thing they do when they got in my backseat was pull full ski mask over their faces and put on sunglasses. Oh no, you got to get out. You got to get out. Do you have any idea what went through my head? Immediately. 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 Just wondering if the answer was there and all it took on our part. Would we work as a culture to truly see it through? Losing faith in us as a people. Great afternoon, by the way. Great afternoon, Facebook user. Please tell me who you are. I just, I mean, it's no secret. I'm very emotional. It's no secret that I'm very empathetic. And I'm not ashamed of any of those emotions. I'm very very much so in a position to connect to and or with all of my emotions and opportunities to experience them. and I'm gonna stay doing that. I think that allowing it to keep dropping in and shocking me is creating an issue. Like I can't think, I can't feel, like all the things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I want to be able to be clear minded, clear spirited. I want to be able to choose with the choices that I have available to me, but I want to be able to maximize them all. Everett, glad to have you join the conversation. Appreciate you. Whew, uh-huh. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I don't know. I wish I had the answers. I wish there was something we can do, just a random sweep. You get what I'm saying? And we can just like we can just do a scan and be like, oh, you did that shit. Let me grab you real quick. Oh, you did that shit. Let me grab you. You easily influenced, encouraged to do some shit. Get your ass. You know what I'm saying? I know that everybody is not a quote unquote alpha angel. I know that also everybody don't have the powers or necessary what is need. Gumption. Gumption. Sonia Marie Finley said, I want to know her name. Believe that. I want to beat the brakes off her. He's a good kid. Like, what? How do we check? God damn it, y'all. Ladies, sisters, girls, women. Why did y'all check out so fucking hard? Like, why did you choose to turn your like you check the fuck out on your children? Now, don't get me wrong. I know it's some kids out here that just be doing the most on regardless, no matter what you, no matter how opportune, no matter what you try them. Listen, I know it's some. I did say that earlier. I did say not everybody should not be on the annihilation island, but it's some of you, a select few that's got some chemical imbalances, and you should be like, "Oh, it was so nice to see you." And when we make this transition, we'll see you again, partner. You know, but the level of morality required to do that kind of sweep, we as humans, we just don't fucking have it. Because when you gotta tear people down, like literally get to the core of them, stop it. Stop it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's so disappointing. And I don't necessarily want to hear any of the excuses that come along with it. I don't want to hear any of that. It doesn't like you got pregnant in this time of month. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why you just opted to not care, and you didn't want to not be a bad mom. I cannot believe that you got pregnant and then carried the child with the thought that, yeah, I mean, I don't give no fuck about what this kid do. So, I mean, I'm gonna carry it. I'm gonna have him and invade my body for the next 10 months, and then I'm gonna put him out. And I mean, I'm gonna just do me. That's crazy. It makes no sense. It's so disheartening. Like you sacrificed your body. Like you opted to give birth just so you can be on some whole ass shit. Come on, man. And then when it got hard, so I'm not gonna believe that you did that. I won't believe that you carried the baby, saying, "Whoo!" As soon as this baby get up out of here, I'm like, "Fuck it." I'm just dropping this little motherfucker off. I'm out of here. You just shared your whole body with this kid. And you just like, oh yeah. I really ain't on that shit. I ain't on that mama stuff. But you whole pregnant. You could have easily terminated the pregnancy. Easily, yo. Easily. Yes, I'm really hard on us as women when it comes to these children. My expectations are definitely different between what's expected of us as women and what's expected of men. Yeah, we're not talking about them. It's almost Father's Day. We're not talking about them right now. We're talking about us. Because like you are the first point of fucking contact, yo. You are the first point of contact. Everything you think, everything you feel, everything that you consume, everything that you put out, every the baby is a part of all of that. Why did you do that? How could you do that? Mm-mm. I won't alleviate or eliminate, excuse me, the responsibility of fathers. I'm not alleviating that, eliminating that. I'm not. Okay. I know that I need help is a thing, yo. I don't know how to do this. It's a thing. I don't know how to create an opportunity where as soon as you get pregnant, there should be some type of eval done. You know what I'm saying? But again, we talking about again human error because nobody is perfect. And how do we figure that out? Can't. You can't. Just coming in. What happened? Hey, Auntie Cora. He was in an accident. She didn't even go to the hospital last weekend. What? What was you doing, girl? That you was so busy. How you setting up a whole other generation to be? Oh my God. Mm. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. Maureen said, "I wish I was there because I can't text and all I have to say and drive. I used to have a similar perspective, but it ain't always falling back on the home or mom. Have you ever looked in the face of evil or had the evil speak back with you when you said, sit your ass down, and the parents are dealing with? That's what some parents are dealing with. People act like evil is only outside of the people you know and love. No. I had said that. I had said that. I had said we're not discounting that those that percentage of people that you gotta send them to the island, yo. So I'm never discounting that because I know schizophrenia and I know sociopath and I know just the actual technical terms that they call for chemical imbalances in a psychological. Listen, I'm all I know that they exist. I'm not talking about them. I people I say all the time. People hear me say it all the time. FDK. You hear me say it all the time. I ain't ashamed of that. I be like, y'all said it. That's just because I don't got nothing. But I love y'all kids. I spent otherwise I want to spend over 20 years in the industry trying to take care of them, trying to help in some way, trying to be there in some capacity. But sometimes you be like, oh, just two hand big belly shove. Huh. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. You know what I'm saying? There's some that need to go straight to the island. And we talking about from when they was little. Like we also know that two children can be raised in the exact same house with the exact same parents by the same rules and come up completely different because they received their perception was different and the engagement was different. We experiences outside of home were different and how they altered it and all the things that could all the stuff. We know this. It's not just the parent. However, the mother is the first point of contact, like the first everything. And then we go with, well, when you're young and I understand that when you're young and you don't know no better, you just do some dumb shit and fuck up these kids. Sometimes. Out here ruining lives in advance instead of securing legacies. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how that could make sense to anyone. Maureen said some of these mamas and daddies escaped from the island. They did. Some of them also escaped from the tube, where they should have just been eliminated. But wasn't even no morning after pill or plan B. It wasn't even one of those back in the day when some of these parents was born. And how do you, I know when you grow up and you are lacking a certain kind of love, lacking a certain kind of intimacy. But you cannot. It's either me or your kids. And you out on your babies? Like you you took the time 10 months to share your whole body and all the things just to treat them like trash. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We talking about from a little bit. I've seen videos where some of these mothers have beaten their children literally to death. Like in this actual literal sense, to death. And I can't process it. Some people get in cars and drive into lakes. Some of these children have said, my mom is trying to kill me. And people just ignore them shits. Like, you know, like not even a kind of an investigation, not a little bit. All right, let me back off. Let me back off because I know that parents can sometimes get a bad rap if they're, crossing T's and dotting I's and the child is being a whole asshole. I've made a comment. I said that already. I know that's a thing. We're not talking about the kids that need to go to the island, okay? Because some of these kids need just go to the island. Send them on over there and don't send them back. Then they don't come back. We're gonna stop that lineage right where it is. There'll be no reproduction of this line of that seed. There'll be none of that. We will not allow that type of behavior or infected disorderliness to become to further progress in our time, in our lifeline, in our bloodlines. You're talking about breaking generational curses and shutting down, baby. Sometimes you don't just say no. Just say no. Some of these men, you out here with your ego so big and so strong. No, you half retarded. And you just drop getting people pregnant. You giving your jacked up chemical and what's it called? You giving your jacked up, distorted, psychologically just matted semen for somebody to use to reproduce. Fam, just go get a snip. I'm not telling you don't have sex. I ain't tripping. I'm not telling you because we all know that what the pleasure. I'm not telling you don't be intimate. Well, no, then just stop the line, yo. If you're not gonna do the work to get right, just stop the line. Be accountable for what you're doing out here, for what you're leaving behind, yo. Your temper tantrum throwing ass son, yo. Some of that's just innate. Some of it's just in his DNA. For me, that's almost. I believe that if you are an obese parent and you have children, and when I say obese, I do mean obese. I don't mean like we thicker than the Snicker type obese. I mean, if you are an obese parent and you have children, and your children are also obese, their eating habits are absolutely your fault. You should have made some type of effort to teach your to feed your child differently. It would have helped you also, but I think that you should have cared enough for if not for yourself, but for your child, that there should be a change so that they don't have to suffer with a body dysmorphia, so they don't have to suffer with dyslexia, bulimia, so they don't have to suffer with high cholesterol, diabetes, blood pressure, all the things that could come with that. You understand what I'm saying? Be mindful. Like, you a parent, yo. Like, you are responsible. It's your decision that make, or yo, just snip them up, yo. Snip them up. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. End the legacy. End it. End it. No different than, I believe, if you know it. And every time somebody piss you off, you either want to fight, you want to shoot something, you want to tear something up, you beating on somebody. Every time that's not something that people don't know. Like, if you lose your shit like that, you know that you lose your shit. When you ain't well like that, you know it. You might not know why. You might even think it's normal, but you know you do it. Okay? Whether it's you apologizing because you done fired a girl in her shit, whether you apologizing because you done made amends, or you're trying to make amends for the tearing up somebody's house, or going off on your guy, or for waving your gun because you a hothead and somebody told you got anger issues, and so now you just gonna ride the fact that you got anger issues. Nigga, you know it was you. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're not willing to do what it takes to make that right, willing to do the work, see somebody, get the counseling, get the work, make choices differently, choose different when it comes to your children, fam, just end the legacy. Cut him down. I'm not telling you don't be intimate. Eventually you gonna die. So, hey, listen. Eventually you gonna die. So I'm just saying, don't reproduce another you. Don't reproduce another you. If you know that you are effed up, just do us all a favor, and our kids, and just gonna end the legacy, fam. If you're not gonna do the work, Otherwise, niggas is out here being reckless with their guns and shooting 1-year-old babies multiple times. Grown men, or even big ass teenage boys, are robbing, beating, and raping senior citizens. Fam, just going. This is the thing. You know you did that. Now, don't get me wrong. It's something about the people that need to be on the island, the ones that's got the imbalance, that can't help themselves. Them people need to be, listen, when you go on in the legacy, yo. That's a whole thing. Be bold enough. Why I should be able to you should no. You should also be, there's no way to like to what's the word I'm saying? We can't figure out, well, are you gonna be a good parent or not? You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows these things. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows these things until it's actually happening. You get what I'm saying? Cut some of the genetic imbalance. Facebook user says that we experience in our children's part of their DNA. The things that we put our bodies is a part of our DNA. Things that we put our bodies through and that have occurred through generationally induced experiences have led to the conduct of some of our children. The other issues is the fact that our children need to be guided in order to ensure their positive behavior. You can't just bring kids here and not want positive, yes, not want to positively guide them into direction that helps make them better, helps them make better choices. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Okay, I'm not sure. Is that somebody's name? Because I don't know. I can't pronounce that. But that's exactly what I'm saying. As a person, as an adult, you know what I'm saying? It could you just be responsible enough to say, this is a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that need to get done. And don't get me, listen, I'm not talking about the ones that are off a little bit that don't know no better, because it's some that don't know that they are. Okay? Because they just belong to the island. Okay, I'm not saying like they just belong to the island. When your parents decided, they said, well, he's gonna be a little different. And I don't mean cognitively different. That's not what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Chemically imbalanced is something offset. It's some shit you can see, and you can see it. Okay. He's gonna be a little different, or his behavior. We're not really sure why he's behaving this way. Oh, send him to the island, fam. I know. No, you gotta take the time to find out what happened. And sometimes there's something that happened, and sometimes some motherfuckers is just sociopaths. Okay. Chemically born with the fuckery and with the shits. Just send them people to the islands. Okay. Send them to the island. Whatever. There is a dude who did some whole ass shit because he knew he was having a tantrum. His girlfriend didn't do, his wife didn't do, his homeboy, somebody didn't do what he wanted him. There's a whole adult ass tantrum. Him. And he knew that it was whack because then he did something to offer an apology. You get what I'm saying? Because then he did something or she did something to try to make it right. That person. Let's go on and end this legacy right now, yo. If you this is the concept. Can you go get the assistance? You're not gonna get the assistance. Are you not gonna do what you need? Shut him down. It's in the legacy right here, yo. It's cool. You're not even interested in making productive humans. You're not interested in creating a productive part of society. You just here to fuck it up. Yeah, you could shut you down, yo. Because we can't do nothing about you because you already here. You know what I'm saying? You already into the game. You know how long you been here. You get what I'm saying? You already out here doing your bullshit. What's to stop this legacy right here, yo? No, none for you. None for you. None. This how you out here living? You out here robbing and stealing and raping and beating? Yeah, fam. In the legacy. Immediately in the legacy. Don't sit me right over there. Do you need to go to the island? Clearly you need to go to the island. It's not right to put chips, computer chip people. Fuck that. I need to know exactly where this motherfucker is at all times. You out here in these streets, you a whole murderer. Well, people can be reformed, and they can, and do, and will, and still could be full of fuckery. So I just need to know where you at, yo. You got to check in. Why not? There should be automatic follow-up. When is this going to be over? When are you just going to trust me? Well, after we've determined that your chemicals is balanced appropriately. And if we can't never determine that because you can't never keep a smooth booty, fam. Tracy, believe in capital punishment? Yes, I do. Very much so. What if it was your family member? Let me tell you right now. I personally don't believe that nobody's above the law. And it breaks my heart to even have to say that because fuckery is fuckery. And I don't want it to be my nephews, my cousins, my nieces, nobody. My auntie, my uncles, them riding around, blowing through lights, running kids over. I never wanted to be nobody that I'm close to or that I'm directly related to in family. I feel like if I knew that I had a family member and or a friend that did something like that, I would, every time I saw them, I would want to choke them whole out. If I feel like if I knew that you had intentionally or carelessly, with no disregard, with no regard, with utter disregard, running these streets, city, town, however, causing this type, I feel like every time I saw you, I would want to do something to you. And y'all know, I'm making up a name. I don't know. Y'all know, TT. I'm just making up a name. Rolled them people over on such. Really, was that you? TT did that. He did that. Well, I mean, no. We need to go see him. We need to go see him and or her. Y'all know Shay Shay. She was the one that you did, Shay Shay. I could never be allowed to see Shay Shay again. Do you understand me? If y'all not considered to the people, and y'all not going to, and I can't help get her arrested or taken away or whatever the case may be. Shay Shay should probably never see me again. Do you hear me? We have to be willing to draw lines for the better of all. We so stuck on, but that's my cousin, that's my mom, that's my dad. You're right, it is. And now they out here doing all the things, and you're not even embarrassed. That's my son. Your son is a murderer, ma'am. Your daughter is a murderer, sir. And under the right circumstances, they'll probably fuck you up too. Get it together. We got this. I can't see it no more. I hate it. And I know that's a terribly strong word. I just don't like it. It's got to be something better to do than to just throw our hands up and be like, well, there's nothing we can do. Individually, no, there's nothing we can do. There's absolutely nothing you can do from an individual perspective except have conversations, raise on, never be quiet about it, keep moving, keep raising, listen. But as a whole, collectively, if somebody just decided this is the shit that we are not standing for, set a standard. Set boundaries. Enforce consequences. Cut it out. Before education about sociopaths, narcissists, and fake entitlement. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was with one of the leaders. I understand. Before you learn about it. And we may not know all the details on all the quote unquote names that they were supposed to be using, whatever the case may be, but we know when some shit is fucked up. This ain't right. This ain't right. No different than you knew when Uncle Tom or whoever is was downstairs in the basement and Jesse will just keep the kids away from him. No, bitch. We're not just keeping the kids away from him. He needs to go. On the immediate side. This is no different. Patrice, what if that was your ... Listen, they need to go. Do it break my heart? Yes. Do I feel some kind of way? Yes. And I'm devastated, not because that this is I'm never gonna see you again. I'm hurt by that. I'm more hurt by your behavior and that you think that shit is acceptable. I'm more hurt by that than anything you could ever imagine doing. than the thought of not having you here. I'd rather have you secure in a facility than out on the streets causing additional harm. I don't want that for nobody in my family. I don't want you out here in these streets doing these types of things to people. Definitely don't want that. And then here comes the question of morality. Who's the judge? Who decides what was on purpose? Come on, man. That's the one thing I wish that guy was like on that. Push the morality button on the inside of these folks. Come on, it's there. We all got one. And the ones that don't belong where? Everybody say it with me. On the island. That's it. There is a button on the inside of you that clicks in, just like the dude that was on that BS when he was a teenager, kicking and doing all the crazy things, and then he had his own children, and now he's an upstanding citizen. Because there's a button on the inside of us that kicks in and says, this is right and this is not. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the truth of the matter is, those that don't have that button belong where? Again. Goodbye. But we can't do it. We can't do it. We can't send our children to jail, or our uncles and our dads and our moms, our grandmas and our grandpas, and our aunties and our friends and our cousins. We can't send them to jail, because jail's the worst place in the world. No, sleeping in the room down the hall from me after you murdered and or raped or abused or assaulted somebody. You can't even be in this house. And now you often lost to the streets. Oh, it's got to be something better. It's got to be something better. It's got to be something better. Okay. I kind of went off on a tangent. It just breaks my heart so badly. It just really just breaks my heart so badly. I want better for us. I want more for us. I can't talk about other people. I'm not them. I'm not another race. I'm not them. I'm a Black woman. And I fucking live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It don't matter if I leave. That's self-preservation. I gotta take my mom and my sister and my nieces and nephews and then my friends and their kids. And like, where do we just pick all these people up and take them somewhere else that is not happening and not even amongst us that we've picked up and taken with us? Accountability, self-accountability. The expectation of self-accountability is a thing. It's saddening. It's saddening. So remember to celebrate, y'all. Every moment, every opportunity, celebrate. Celebrate your children. Celebrate moments for yourself. Celebrate your loved ones. You understand? Celebrate your coworkers. Celebrate. Enjoy all the things. Be honest. Find an opportunity to be vulnerable. Embrace some transparency. Find a space where you can just be yourself. You peel away all these layers of fakeness and just enjoy whatever it is we have left in this life. Whatever moments that we can gather to really just bask in the beautiful things that are here, that will soon be corrupted by all this infested ugliness. While it's still beautiful. I love y'all. And until next week, I'll holler.